you can probably tell from the intro, I headed back up north about 300 miles from where I was to go and get that overheating issue resolved. My cousin Jake helped me replace the fan clutch, which seemed to resolve the overheating issue. While I was waiting for the fan clutch, I went ahead and did an oil change in the truck. I also replaced the blower motor in the furnace because it was squealing. The trouble with that is I should have tested the full operation of the furnace before I left. It seems like the motor turns in the opposite direction of the old motor, or I put the fan back on backwards. Now I got a lot of air moving out of the exhaust and barely any air moving in the camper. Now that I'm back out on the road and hundreds of miles from my tools, I discovered that the furnace is not igniting. It's going to be a cold trip, and I might have to figure out an alternative heat source. It is currently 6:30 in the morning and it's still dark out. I decided to leave around 10 p.m. last night due to the fact that there was going to be less traffic on the roads and that I can only tow my trailer at about 50 miles an hour comfortably. Right now, I'm sitting in the general area of where I'm going to be finding a spot to camp for the next couple of days. So right now, I'm just waiting for the sun to come out so I can get a better lay of the land and we can go find our camping spot. Hey, good morning. So as you can see, it's light out. I started driving around looking for a spot. I just want to show you guys this view. Look at this. So pretty. All right, well, we're going to continue on and hopefully we can find a spot. Okay, well, I drove around for a while and I'm just wasting gas at this point. So I backtracked and came back to the spot that I passed. Not the most beautiful spot, but it's gonna do for a couple nights. But this is the view. Okay, well, it's not the prettiest, but I got that big pile of stuff that Dottie's sniffing. It's a lot of charcoal, and it's just really damp, so I don't think that I'll be able to get a fire started on it. So I'm just going to start fresh, get a fire going in there, and then I'll just slowly feed that charcoal back in after I get some good coals and just burn the rest of it. Hey, so I was just out walking around a little bit and I came across this. I figured I'd just share it with you. I'm sure everybody's seen it before, but anyways, check this out. A big old hunk of sap right there. Oh, that came off easy. That stuff works great for fire starter. Works absolutely fantastic. That will burn for a long time. So guys, check this out. I walked around for about 20 minutes and came up with all of this. So most of this is sap. It's just big old chunks of sap. But some of it is that it's just like bark soaked with sap. That is the perfect little fire starter right there. And now, if I could just figure out how to get this sap off my blade. I don't know. If you guys know how to get sap off of a knife blade, let me know in the comments. Okay, tonight's dinner is going to be really super easy. I really didn't plan anything. So I just got, preferably it should be 32 ounces of cottage cheese, but I couldn't find that, so I just got 24. But then I'm going to add ranch seasoning, and I happen to have jalapeno ranch, so I went with that. But so it would be 1 per 16 ounce. This is 24, so I'm just going to do both of them. Okay, so this isn't just to eat by itself. This is a dip. So I got baby carrots and I got some broccoli. So those are going to be my dinner tonight. Whoop. Yummy. Oh, good morning. Anyway, so I found another piece of this bark, and I just wanted to show you guys how good it burns, or how good it would be as a fire starter. I guess I should say I found another piece of bark, or sap infused bark. I don't know if you can see the sap dripping off of it. Yoo-hoo! A little too close for comfort there. Yeah. See how that sap dripping off of there? That's a good fire starter right there. Oh yeah. Well, anyways, I just wanted to show you guys that. So, pretty cool. Hey, good morning again. So I got a text last night. I'm able to get text via satellite. Not able to make phone calls or anything like that, but I have to make an important phone call this morning, and I have no service up here. So I decided I'm just going to go ahead and pack up and get out to where I can get some service, make that phone call, and then just continue on down the road. And also, I don't know where I'm going yet. So once I get to service, or once I get some service, then I'll pull up maps and then try to figure out our next stop. So, I guess that's going to do it for this trip. Really appreciate you guys joining along. And if you have any suggestions of where you'd like to see me go on my trip from Montana to Arizona, leave it in the comments. I'm serious. Like, I'm looking for ideas. So please, if you have any ideas, put them down in the comments. Let me know. I'd appreciate it. So we'll see you next week.